Hive Mind. Lost Run as picked by chat. Sir Dan Fortes. Sexy tier 2 sub, 15 months. What is up? Welcome back. I need to take my lost frustration out. I think I've lost the last lost runs. But Lost doesn't have health, so technically that doesn't count as taking damage. Because I've never taken damage. You just die. No damage. He's already dead, though. The dead may never die. Yeah, Lost inevitably becomes a guppy run. Because of the whole, like, take all the items in the devil room. We always take all of them. Sometimes dead is better. Merry Turkey Day. You know what my parents made? My parents made Moroccan chicken. Still a bird, but... yeah, my parents made Moroccan chicken. It was very good. Had chickpeas in it. And sticky rice. I hate steak and lobster, says Below Bedrock. I had. I was like, what's wrong with steak and lobster? I've had lobster. I don't think I've ever had crab outside of like a crab roll or a crab cake. Like I've never had to like crack open a crab leg. That's never happened in my life. You put me in the middle of Red Lobster by myself and you give me a plate of the big lobster claws or crab legs and I wouldn't know, I wouldn't have a fucking clue. I hate turkey. Is one true egg. Turkey's alright. You don't eat turkey for the turkey, you eat turkey for the stuffing and gravy. Can we just admit that? Number 4. You guys want Bozo? It's technically a damage up. It's not bad. Makes me look fly. Forgot what Bozo does. Sometimes when I take damage, I drop a rainbow poop. And 0.1 damage up. Diamond Jake, 100 bits. I love your videos and I hope you had a great day. Had? So you want the rest of my day to be shit then? Wow. Can we all just get super pissed off right now at Diamond Jake for wishing a shit day on me? Can we riot right now? No, I had. And I'm having. And will have a great day. Hank's back? Bro, blast it. God, what the hell, Jake? Good effort, buddy. You break it open and tear out its insides, then consume with garlic, herb, butter. Pretty much works with most things. I was gonna say, could you imagine if we ate other things like crab, but what happens when you go to a fucking pig luau? Same thing, you deep fried the whole crab, or the whole pig. Roasted it. Probably spit roast. Kind of a thing. Deep fry a whole crab, that'd get a little crispy probably. What does the D4 do? Rerolls all your items. Do you guys see on the map right now where it's telling me that there's a secret room? Top right, it's black like that. And then I look it up, it's like the L, it just hasn't like rendered it. This is called Hank's Back by Little Hank. It's very good. It's a fucking bop. Akio Siren, tier 1 sub, welcome. Modern Luigi, 14 months, welcome back. 14 months is 1 year, right? It's a super leap year. Ultra mega leap. What's bigger than a leap? A bound? It's a bound year. Hey. Extra green. A lunge ear. Yeet ear. You guys are ridiculous. We should just go into the shop. We have a golden key. Just go. Isn't a leap year shorter? Yeah, right. That's why it's a bound year. Yeah, actually. Stopwatch is probably one of the better things you can ever get as a Lost, but this is better than nothing. Chino, every year is a bound year because you're bound to get older. Ha ha ha. Which are the bits and the amazing jokes. You're bound to get older and more depressed. I recently found out that my aunt was walking on the road, like a gentle stroll, right? Well, she fell over and landed on her hand and broke or dislocated 2 of her fingers. Fucking old people, right? I'm terrified of the day when I can't walk without accidentally falling and breaking a bone. Mustache gifted a tier 1 sub to Firefly Ninja. Wonderful. Thank you for that. Welcome back, Firefly. And then, that was my aunt. My uncle. It's the same side of the family, which maybe there's something going on there. My uncle was walking. He was walking. Was he jumping? Was he strolling? Was he at a brisk pace? Was someone chasing him? Was he shitting his pants? No. Good questions. He was not. He was walking. He tripped. He fell. He didn't catch himself with his hand. He landed straight on his face. Cracked 3 of his teeth. You imagine hitting teeth down onto concrete? Teeth. Imagine just like from like this level and then just hitting concrete with your teeth. Fucking old people, man. What is the deal? You can't walk without hurting yourself. Unbelievable. Am I gonna get that old? Death by teeth. Self curb stomp. Axis deception. 3 months. That one threw my brain for a loop. Reaper, 100 bits. Once I figure out when I can set up the vacation, I will message you in Discord with your permission to see what we can do. Cool. Chino, get your family safety bubbles for Xmas. Have them just live in a big ball with arms. They'd probably end up having like a stroke or something inside the ball. B-Cat, what's up? I mean, if you don't move enough, you get like a... what's it called? A thing in your leg. Go self-curb stomp yourself. My cousin is older and he was just riding his motorcycle and then got hit by a drunk driver. He gets to have his leg amputated for Thanksgiving. Bro. I mean, motorcycles are death traps. This is known. It is 100% fact that you stop riding your motorcycle when you get hurt enough or die. And this is how that ends up working. Or you know somebody who dies and you're like, okay, I gave up the motorcycle. Or you're too poor. What's the thing called, you guys? When you don't move enough? and something happens, like you get the blood clot in your legs. That's what would happen to my relatives then, Chino. If I put him in a ball. Yeah, T13 got it. Pulmonary embolism. Is that the same thing? Can't ride a motorcycle if you're dead. Yeah, I think, what's the fuck's his name? Ghost Rider would disagree with that. Deep vein thrombosis. Blood clots to damage up, though. My uncle kept driving his motorcycle even after his back, breaking his back. I did say or dead, which is probably where your uncle falls. Where'd that go? You can still move around, but there's a harness where you will be protected from falling and stuff. You can move around, but they won't. Number 3, you won. Okay, let's just, there we go. Yeah, let's find some really cool hologram machine synergies here. Let's find some cool synergies with this guy. I'd like to win this run. Trinket would be good too. Game's like, what's that? You want the trinket? Fuck yourself. Marketed as a mech suit. Wish I had a bomb. Tractor beam plus pop would be fun. Sounds wacky. You can candle through the Stony Boys. That's important. We can do better, actually, if I just shove this out. Get all of them. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. I want to get into the shop. Double charge isn't terrible. More options won't do anything. Or even more options, rather, won't do anything. So I'll just, yeah, I'll take the battery. And I feel comfortable going into the curse room. Could get a better item later. I mean, sending out 2 fires is nice. Oh, fuck me. That would have ended it right there. That would have ended the run. Had I fucked that up. It'd be done. That is the killer right there. Just wish I had a bomb, man. Nice fire, man. Bruh. Getting spacey, guys. Getting spacey. This is definitely the pecan pie. Apple juice. We take them all. Always. Melting white face, severed cat paw, torn scroll. Not excited about the torn scroll. And I'm going to keep the candle here, since the guppy's paw literally does nothing. Sleepy turkey syndrome. I didn't have any turkey, though. I had Moroccan chicken, remember? Oh, those Moroccans. Hey, Incubus right now. Bob's brain. Oh, with the war fly. That's the worst. That's the worst case scenario of everything. I wish I did not take everything. This is bad. This is very bad. Adam Boy, 17. Welcome back. Firefly Ninja, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? Was there an enemy left that I missed? Then have chat come up with restrictions for that power. I wish I could fly. Oh, but you can only fly at 1 mile an hour. Oh, shoot. Would still pick it. There was a maggot. I didn't see it. Clearly. So this is what a hut stream is like. Yes, says Lovey. T13, tier 1. You can only fly in the dark. Think of how many bats you would hit. I would for sure take that. I probably wouldn't fly during the day anyways, because we've talked about this before. If you are somebody who can fly and nobody else can fly, and there's no scientific reason for your flight, it is magic, you are Harry Potter. If the muggles, which we can call them that now, if they were to catch you, they would put you in a facility and just torture you to death, testing you, slicing pieces off of you, trying to figure out a way that they could use your flight to beef up their armies to go kill poor people. So now what you thought was a great life with flight ends up being you are actually like the worst person alive. And you should wish for someone to break into the facility to kill you so that your secrets don't get out into the wrong hands. So, you want flight, but you better hide that shit. Because it's best life ever with flight, or pray for suicide, or someone to kill you. Pray for a cyanide pill. Yeah, there's a dark side. There's a dark side for sure. Mine was unlimited knowledge, but only what humans know. So an accumulation of all knowledge mankind has accumulated across history, but not knowing things until they are discovered. Would be the restriction then? Because what if you had unlimited knowledge, but knowledge of everything, and you knew like where aliens were and what they knew, and you knew like how to make a black hole, you knew what the fourth dimension was. Like, I'm pretty sure that your head would explode. If you have flight power, you can't fly higher than 3 kilometers above sea level, or so I would just fucking move. Oh, the pole thing. It's oh, you're right. I didn't even click it. Whoops. All right, revote. I told you I'm sleepy. Reality warping. If you had unlimited knowledge, what knowledge would you, what right now would you think would be the most important knowledge? Blowing up your own brain, blowing your brains out. Ignorance is bliss. Knowledge can be a burden. Think of how much shit you'd have to stomach, right? There'd be a lot of things that you just shouldn't speak about. How to talk to women. Ouch. How to fix global warming. What the fuck the universe is. Life after death. All secrets in the Soviet Union. Alien contact. What's up, bud? You expect? Life before death. How to kill all Yondiris. There's a bear shit in the woods. You guys want Dr. Fetus because you're fucking so funny. You guys are so funny. Everyone's laughing. Worm in a cookie jar. Sounds like a classic kids song. Okay, what's the most important thing though? What happens after we die? Or why are we here? Right? Or are we alone? Like real talk here. Which of those three is actually the most important? Oh my fucking god, you see the fucking laser on that bomb? Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Are we alone? What happens after we die? I would probably think that what happens after we die, right? Because why are we alone is gonna somehow explain, oh, that stupid tractor beam pulls it. This is bullshit. Gain knowledge of all mankind, 80% understanding why people do so many stupid things. Honestly, if you could explain that, it would at least let you live with it. You're gonna die, potentially, as far as I know, for the rest of eternity. That's a lot longer than, like, why am I here now? But, I mean, of course I want to know why I'm here now. Well, duh. Hey, Thanksgiving happened. We can play Christmas music now. Fuck you, war. Look a dick. Hey. Beep 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 beep. We can listen to Christmas music. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. It sucked to be that one Jewish guy. Anyone here Jewish? Or non-Christian? I mean, atheism, whatever. That doesn't really count. You guys just go along with it, with whatever the fuck holiday makes that suits your needs in the moment. So don't even pretend like I'm atheist, so fuck Christmas. I'm atheist, so I just get all the presents. And don't go to church. So you mean you get all the best stuff? Yeah. Whatever. With none of the work? Oh, boo. Methodological, I don't even know how to say that word. Methodology. Nope, I can't. All I see is meth. A Methodist? People are alien with short penis. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't read that. Blank card though! Ah! Method Man? Believe in meth. Rips bong load. Not to get into a religious debate, I don't care what religion you are as long as you don't judge me. I shall abstain from judgment as long as you do as well. But I would consider myself agnostic. There's something going on here, you guys. There's something fucking going on here. It's not an old man up in a cloud. It's not an old man up in a cloud. I had too many questions for that old man that he will not have answers for. But there's something going on, right? This is all fucking weird. Everything is weird. That's silly. I judged you way before any religion came into play. Simulations. Even, okay, so like you say the idea of like we're a simulation, right? Like we're part of some computer program like the Matrix or some bullshit. Could totally be the case. We're just NPCs in some super advanced alien computer game. How the fuck do we know? It could happen. That, you know, it's such an advanced computer that it gave us each personalities. But all we really care about is drugs, sex, and rock and roll. But anyways, what if there was a advanced civilization out there, right? And they're so advanced, unbelievably so. There's one little goober, right? Little gooby alien guy. You guys fucking suck, by the way. Goobery alien. Oh, it doesn't work. It's fine. We're good. You guys are great. And his name is Jelly Farts, right? And Jelly Farts wants to get a good grade on his senior project. So that explains the exclamation point over my head. Oh no, I'm a quest giver. Chino would be a quest giver. What was I trying to say? Jelly farts, right? He really wants to impress people with a senior project, but what he's studying is civilization, right? And like civilization, like what do you call that when you like an archaeologist of sorts, right? So what he comes up with is this idea where he ends up taking a small tiny piece of bacteria, he finds a planet within the habitable zone, and he launches this little tiny piece of bacteria that lands on the planet that ends up multiplying and becoming all of this. We are just Jelly Fart's science fair project. That's all we are. And the reason that we can't find anybody else, other aliens, is because he's isolated us, because he wants to study the effects of how a civilization starts. Anthropology. I hope he gets an A. How the fuck do you know that's not the case? Tell me Jelly Farts isn't real right now. He's in a different sort of time. Or maybe he just lives till he's 5 billion years old, right? And that's the scope of the project. AKA the life of our star. That's like The Sims. It's like a simulation, but like on a whole different level. We're fine. I'm good. There's no proof, which is why I'm agnostic. How the fuck are you gonna know? I just know in my heart. In a way that makes so much sense. It's food for thought. It's not like I'm like, I've really put effort into this and I think it's right. Just food for thought. We treat it like a random anthill. So advanced than them that we don't pay attention to them, and most of the time will ever have any contact with us. Yeah, we could just be an anthill in like the rainforest. And maybe one day some alien will come down and cut down our edge of the Milky Way. And we'll just vanish like that without ever anyone knowing that we existed. I was a little worried there when that sloth boy came from the bottom of the screen. I was like, what the fuck? That looked like the in Gungeon, the Grim Reaper guy that follows you from room to room at max curse. It's like, ugh. You seen the Milky Way in the sky before? Of course. What did I just walk into? Life. I'm really warm, so this fan is phenomenal, but it's blowing into my eyes, and it's making them super dry. Lord of the Jams. How long do you plan on streaming? I'm gonna stream probably until the end of the stream, which will be, I think, a good time to stop. This is a long t-shirt. You know when you got like those guys that wear those super long t-shirts that cover up their shorts that hang down? Those are the guys that buy the blah 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 long. Yeah, this is a long t-shirt, but it's a medium long. It's perfect. Too damn tall. Too damn tall. Gotta wear long shirts, man. Dem curves, boy. I love long shirts, says Lovey. I saw it, and I was like, you know what? Maybe. Because I buy medium shirts normally, which fit me well up here. Right? If I buy a large shirt, the shoulder on the shirt, for some reason, it's like all of a sudden, if you have a large shirt, you have like massively wide shoulders, and it hangs off, and it kind of droops. I like a fit arm. But then the shirt, like it's a fucking belly shirt, right? And you're hanging out. Sexy and everything, but people are too stupid to be a simulation. How do you know that's just not the parameters of the simulation? I feel like people are very simple, which would mean that, you know, even more so, we're a simulation. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was my bad. Best shop. Ooh. Doom, 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 doom. Can I get that guy without blowing the machine up? Like a genius. Sack me. First stream I've caught, I suggested a song on Twitter. It has begun, or Demons from Start Set. I did see that tweet. I'm definitely looking for something like very specific that's got like a cool acoustic, either chords or like a strumming or a picking, and then some like nice vocals that are within my range. So not everything is gonna, you know, you just want to throw as much shit at the wall as possible and see what sticks, kind of thing. So I can't guarantee that everyone who submitted a song, it's gonna be learned. People want a variety of things. Some people want money, revenge for wrong done to them, love, compassion, money, kids, fulfillment. Doesn't mean they can't be stupid, though. You said money twice. I said money twice. So people are pretty simple then. Some people want money, things that make them happy, like money, or revenge for money. Need to make a Tim Twitter account to berate Huts. Kids for money. Okay, I know which one you guys want. You want that sexy looking halo that's been redone to actually look like a damn halo. 'Cause I can see your halo, halo. Perhaps money? No. Not money, for sure. For sure not. Just looking for more money. Does Tim count as kid-friendly? You know, I actually had a bit in the video that I'm editing currently where I called out Tim for being too kid-friendly. And I Thanos snapped him away. And then when I got to the point where I had to edit in Tim going, no, and like, I don't feel so good, and then like fading away and possibly even dubbing in like the real scene, I was like, I don't have that much energy. I just cut the whole fucking bit. Cut the whole bit.
Lemon party.
Shamelessly. Rip Tim. I just cut Tim out of the whole thing. I was like, I don't want to deal with that right now. Sounded like a good bit. I haven't even seen the damn Marvel movies. I just know about them. Because of fucking Reddit spoils everything. Things I want most in life: to earn enough to live and get a few things I like, do something I enjoy, have enough time to hang out with friends, not to ever have a panic attack again, and to have my anxiety chill. Alright, so what you mean is to earn enough to live, money, do something I enjoy, probably gonna have to like fly there, drive there, money, have enough time to hang out with friends, enough money not to have to work too much, not to ever have a panic attack again, meds, money. Humans are simple, see? Done. Wow, Chino, do you ever talk about anything other than money? Jesus. D-spot's still a thing? It'll come back at some point. Something broke it. Got him, Dad. God, this money conversation is borderline depressing. So life? Tim dies in Endgame. Son of a bitch. Spoilers, man. Is chat's cruelty no limit?
Infested.
Nope. Meds, money. I mean, Big Pharma, you gotta think about them. Lest he be voting Bernie Sanders to take down Big Pharma. Some of that shit's just absolutely insanity, though. Let's take this cancer med and make it 400,000 times the price because someone will pay. Well, it's the insurance companies that pay. Well, yeah, you have to pay for insurance, but we're not hurting anybody. I mean, it's my dry mouth because I didn't get my meds. That was my bad. I'm gonna die. This is where I die, dude. Holy shit, we totally could have died right there, 100%. That was a little bit of a panic attack there. Money, meds. Messier his hair gets, the more powerful he grows. Well, let's hope that's not the case for, what's his fucking Boris Johnson, the messier his hair gets. I hear that did you guys watch that last week tonight thing where he intentionally messes up his hair to seem cute? So that you don't want to rip into him for doing the wrong thing? Bro, what? Some of you guys are like, I'm just here for the Isaac, dude. Just smile and nod, my friends. YouTube, goodbye, Moon Man. Rick and Morty? I posted a song. Could've been bad. It's not a good room for me. Ooh, hit him. Nice. All I want is for kids to not get hurt by others or born with cancer. But if they get it when they're 1 year old and you're like, sorry, sucks to suck, Billy. Don't you love it how I take all the good things and then just... My heart can't take that. Review the Hut subreddit. I did. It's depressing as shit. Thanks for the bits, by the way. Insulin, $1.25 to produce it, 1,200 retail. That was so surprising to me. Jan, right? She had a very serious allergic reaction to dairy. Pretty common to have dairy around. Oh, so you carry an EpiPen. She's like, oh, fuck no, that's way too expensive. Doesn't your insurance cover it? Oh, no. Are we just waiting for her to die? Weeding it out of the genetics pool, or is something going on here, or what? Did I miss something? Blow bedrocks out. Same with the coworker I had who was allergic to bees. I didn't know insulin has a shelf life either. Well, that, ugh. Actually, no, ooh. Actually, ooh. At the same point, we will be able to, it's a realistic thing to think if we can, even if it takes 1,000,000 years, can you agree on that? As long as we don't all die first, that is. I don't know what you're referencing. I'll put the thing on the screen, sorry. Diamond Jake, 100 bits. All I want is a box of baked beans from Costco. A box of cans? Because I get the box of the black beans there. And then when I'm meal prepping, I'm just like, fuck yeah, this was like $5. Maybe even less. Just beans on beans on beans on beans. What you'd expect, 100 bits. I was driving when you were having that conversation, but I was going to quote Daniel Sloss. Too bad if I forgot what we were talking about. Oh well, how's the stream been? Stream's been good. Did you see the quote I posted on my Twitter? I'm sure. I'm on the second one from Sloss, and I'm very much so agreeing with a lot of things that he's saying. Beanception. Box of wet baked beans. Here with the person who is deathly allergic to sunlight. I've heard of people like that, yes. Alright, well this was a given. VR. Laser balls. Good choice, everyone. Well struck. You mean real-life vampires? You have until the sun consumes Earth to make it. You guys think that the human race will go extinct by the time the sun explodes? You missed a tinted rock. Yes, no, probably. Do you think anyone's gonna find us? Right? Like, let's say that we go extinct. Oh, another one of these small rooms that just breaks the whole polling thing. What's the thing to type into the console to spawn a pedestal? Does anyone remember that? We'll reproduce onto another planet, then wreck that one like we did this one. This planet will be worthless way before the sun goes. You think that, like, if we do die out, that, like, another, like, alien species will find us and be like, let's study them? Or do you think by that point in time, like, heat death and, like, we're so far away, the universe is that, like, you know, no one figures out how to bend time and space to travel that fast? Space travel within the next 75 years, I doubt we'll live. Not unless someone can travel that quickly through space. That's the thing, though, right? Because the space is expanding. I think I've gone into my rant before about how the universe could be infinite, but not really infinite. And I don't know if anyone here gives a shit about a theory that I came up with that I actually ended up looking up online, and there's people who have said it before, so I'm like less special, but if someone cares, I'll go into it. Sounds like a good time, says Vahida. I want to hear it, says Koji Berry. Sure, do it. Do it. I care. Please do. It's like more of a sciencey thing, though, right? It's not this like, whoa. We're getting philosophical tonight. Tell me, Poppy. Should we just, if we could, yeah, we could just, I could go through it now. If I had a piece of paper, maybe. Okay. Here is something that I was thinking about. And I came up with it. It was one night where I just couldn't sleep, and I was just thinking. And maybe I had some sort of something else planted in my brain, and I didn't really come up with it. I don't fucking know, you guys. Blah, 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 bullshit. Anyways. So, let's just say that we try to understand what the fourth dimension is, and not time. Time is not a fourth dimension, like an actual spatial fourth dimension. is there's all this talk about like how you make a wormhole and a black hole that like rips like a fourth dimensional thing, like Inception and all that stuff. Let's say that you have like a two-dimensional world, right? Let's say that we take our three-dimensional world down to two, and we just simplify this into terms that we can actually understand, considering we can't understand the fourth dimension. We live in two dimensions. I'm walking along, and I'm like, ba-ba-da, I can go over here, I can go over here. As far as I know, it's infinite, right? There's no limits. I mean, this is just a, you know, placeholder, but let's just imagine a plane here that goes on infinitely. There's no limit to how far I can walk left, right, you know, up, down. Now, let's say that this thing is very, very large, but curved like this, right? Let's imagine like this whole plane is a sphere. I'm in two dimensions, kind of like we're on Earth, right? You're on Earth, and if you didn't know science, if you weren't never able to travel up and look down at the Earth, you would never have known it was round, probably. I mean, people have thought about it, whatever. Let's just say that we didn't know it was round. You might think that everything is flat, and as far as you know, Earth goes on forever, right? But you keep walking along this two-dimensional Earth, all of a sudden you get back to where you started from. You're like, wait, what the fuck? I'm on a flat plane. This should go infinitely. How did I end up back where I started? This assumes you'd be able to interact with the fourth dimension. Maybe we can, and we just don't know it, right? Because a two-dimensional being can't interact with a three-dimensional world, yet when he walks around the sphere, he's like, wait, what the how did I get back here? Anyways, let's just say that we're in three dimensions and there's a fourth dimension that we have no fucking clue about. We can't see it, we can't interact with it, but let's say you fly far enough throughout space that you end up flying all the way back to where you started, like the sphere. Like being a two-dimensional being, not seeing the three dimensions, yet you somehow came back upon yourself. Infinite universe theory? I feel like, what if though? If there is a fourth dimension and we don't understand it, it could be the fact that if you fly long enough, you end up right back where you started, but you ended up traveling through the fourth dimension, which we can't see or understand. So anyways, that was just something I was thinking about. Let's get back to the game. It does really take simplifying it down to that second dimension. Let's say that we were two-dimensional beings, right? Traveling around this three-dimensional sphere unknowingly. I don't know why I'm bombing that. Like, it's exciting. That hurt my tired brains, the CDM. My brain hurts. My brain hurts is like your guys' way of saying, like, yeah, I thought about understanding that, and then I was like, no. Huts is crazy. So, Oogway was just a crazy old turtle after all. I don't know, how do I get out of here? Help me. Which way? Sphere in 2D world, how? That's the thing. The two-dimensional being can't see the sphere. Much like we can't see the fourth dimension. But it's there. Right? Was worried you weren't going to show today. Now here I am, touting about big pharma and fourth dimensions. He's a crazy liberal! It's not that they can't see it. If they were truly a two-dimensional being, which we're not, right? It doesn't really make sense to say that it's like us on the Earth, because we're a three-dimensional being, can totally understand the three dimensions. If it was truly, when we simplified everything from one down a dimension, we then became a, let's say, a circle, right? So we couldn't even understand a third dimension at that point. I don't know how to fucking get out of here. Help me. Where am I? I've also heard of like a parallel galaxy, universe thing where like there's a bunch of universes, string theory and whatnot, and like there's a bunch of universes that are like right next to each other that are all existing in one, and sometimes one hits the other one, and that's actually what creates the Big Bang. Ugh. Brain theory? Ah, fuck you. Oh, yeah. Golden! Like nothing happens. Did you see that though? I like sent a bomb and then I walked away and my tractor beam's like, oh hell nah! This is even worse than having my reflection. At least that's predictable. Hey. Pink book. Honestly, this might be the answer, but still didn't take damage. There's no health to lose. What's dead may never die. Membrane theory. I think that, yeah, that sounds right. I love watching all these like science shows where you're like, I know they're just guessing, but this is fun. All those what if moments, like fuck it, I don't know, maybe, could be. Little bastard. Look at that speed. Our guesses are based on decades of math and observation, so that's always cool. Yeah, but most scientific guesses are wrong. Have been wrong and will be wrong up to date. And moving into the future. And that's okay. It's cool though. We wouldn't have, you know, opened up the path to learning it had we not guessed. You can go to the black market. No, they've patched that. In case you don't believe me, though. I don't even think this is gonna work though with this, because of the oomph that I'm putting on these. No. Hey, how's it going? Oh, it's going. Time for bed. See you, Reap. That was nice. Hey, Dark Judas. Who's that Pokemon? Awesome. That's fucking perfect. If you're small enough to run into the right wall, you'll be able to get into the black market. I think 5 mini mushes size downs will do it. Interesting. Karasaya? I think. Tier 1 sub, welcome. Thank you for that. Those 2 bomb throws are heavenly because of Bookworm. Oh, fuck this. Freaking item, dude. Got explodey fly following me around too. How many hours into Isaac? I don't know, we've been live for a couple hours now. When was the last time you got the black market in Isaac? Feels like crazy rare. It is, it's unbelievably rare. It's like it just didn't feel rare before because we just cheesed ourselves into it every time. And then Ed's like, what's that? Huts is having fun? Let's fix that. I mean, overall, I don't know. You guys ask me that every stream. Take the last number I gave you and add how many streams they've been times about 5 hours average per stream. Want me to do work for your answer? What else do you play? Mostly like those small-time hentai puzzle games. Oh, you meant publicly. Fuck. Just Isaac. I don't do math, man. Aye, mine. And Bax is Chino. Oh, Chino knows what I'm talking about. Puzzle hentai games. They'll get you, right? Rip wallet. Am I right? I love sassy huts. Yes, that was sass. Spiral Scouts? We'll count it. Can we get hentai stem? Boop. 100 bits, it's a funny joke, but I love the F out of Honey Pop, also Spiral Scouts. Well, this is bound to get exciting. Spiral Scouts is the bomb, yeah. Never played Honey Pop. Honey Pop 2 when? Dad's ring is bae. I don't remember what the ring does, honestly. Yeah. Girl. Shit. Yep. Uh-huh. Take it then, Dad. You guys gotta vote for it. Ring of Petrification. Oh, you guys are voting for it. Oh, good. Great, let's take it. Onion ring! Yeah, what does it do? Ring turns you invisible, but then you must sacrifice it at the end of the run. What? Increases drop rates, I think. Freezes them when they touch. This will be a fun... this will be a doozy. You missed. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Red ice cream. Does that make... yeah, it makes the laser ring bigger. Ladies. Burb Mike, 3 months in a row. Hot type. 3 hypes for 3 months. Lord of the Rings reference right over your head. You have to sacrifice it at the end of the... yeah, okay. Makes you invisible. I just don't feel like it... yeah, it did make him invisible, but didn't it make him more visible to the only fucking thing that actually mattered? Besides Aragorn, he was a gem. Okay? He's just a lovely individual. Spoonbender for science. Guess I touched him. Does Dad have host hat or pyro? No, I'm just that good. $0.69. You know what? This is actually bad that the laser ring grows, because it grows when the bomb touches them. The laser ring no longer kills them. It's too big. Ladies. See? Whereas before, the laser ring sat on them and killed them. Good thing we have decent damage right now. For moments like that. That could have been bad. That was bad. If I don't gotta pop it, I'm not gonna. Oh, gotta pop it. Ooh. Robot arm with spike. Bloody knife. Bloody nail. Hope for mom knife. It's too late. I hate these turrets so much. And Ed put them fucking everywhere. Everywhere. What did you expect? Kind of forgot for a bit. Bit like the kind of Twitch currency, but do you still want to do that 4 souls thing? We'll see. We'll see. I would like to. I just feel like it's been so long that is it worth it to do a video like that for 20 or less K views? Right? It's gonna be a lot of work. Yes, says Lummy the Freak. Yes, says one of the 20,000. Maybe unedited. Well, unedited, we're probably talking about like 10,000 views, maybe. Also, unedited though, you're talking about not being able to see any of the cards. Because what you'd expect would be the one to actually edit in all the cards that we're holding to the cards onto the screen that you can see. Kind of like what Tier Grace did. Mainly just be down to your recording stuff. Tier still pulls in 100,000 on his last 4 souls vid. Do you think it would do that well? Massive power when I can just shield up. Say something about playing Terraria. I did, yeah. I'm actually thinking about bumping up Terraria to real soon. To real soon. Chino 100 bits, we can play over Tabletop Simulator. Recording that would be much easier too. You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that. Game kid. No, 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 no. Get out of here. I want to say something about this run, but I don't want to curse it and jinx it. Happy little pepper. Look at the power on this. With that incubus in back too. Pretty sexy. I just bashed him in the face with a bomb. Ooh, lusties. This run is the bomb. Get out. Check me out. Wake me up before you go. Ah, fuck, fine. Fine, I'll do it! Would you play it multiplayer or single player? I'm thinking single player. You have to decide when you create the world, right? You have to either host it or just play it. Rip run. You underestimate my power. Could you switch something to multiplayer post? Post start. Don't do multiplayer because... Yes, you can. Host, then load a world in. You can switch. I think I'm gonna start single player. I think it makes more sense given the scope of the idea. If this was Huts plays for shits and gigs, you know, then whatever. Oh, I'm gonna for sure take the tick here and knock some health off of the delirium. For all the bosses, for that matter. Best use for the tick, the floor that's got all the bosses on it. My God, it's genius. Won't be able to see anything. It's Curse of the Blind, so we're just taking these random item drops. Could be bad. Yara? When would I use a Yara? First golden chest, maybe? Nut. Glowing fly. Should have waited on another charge. Top of the green ones, they blow up. Ooh, wowzers. Oh, fuck, dude. I gotta go. Okay, no. Feet don't fail me now. Finish him. Faster. We're fucked, dude. There's no way I could survive this when he's like super... Oh, Jesus, he just popped up in my face right there. Bruh. Where is he? One more charge in this thing, we would have had it. Oh, holy Jesus. Oh, no. Ooh. Bruh. Bruh. Master of lost runs, this guy right here. Turfy Apple, 3 months in a row. I need to watch something to calm me down, and I know you'll 100% help, Huts. Welcome back, friend. Thank you for that. Check that out. Huts' hacker confirmed. That was impressive. Yay, GG. Clutch as fuck. I thought we were gonna die for sure, but I honestly think that taking that book was the right move. We just busted through his health when we spammed the bomb lasers without using Dark Judas. Oh, I forgot that I even had that. Didn't even need it.